Hey English 2 students, hopefully you're doing well with this first day of e-learning, and I'm here to help in any way I can. So I'm going to go over a couple of things for what this week means for you. This week is about argument, and so the argument essay that I introduced on Friday is on Canvas, and so I'm going to show you a couple resources. That is the goal for this entire week, but today's goal, we're going to finish up those speeches just to get those done and out of the way. For Friday long term, what you're going to be doing is having that outline for the argument essay done and having some check-ins along the way. So Tuesday I'll check the thesis, Wednesday I'll show you some research, and then Thursday I'll check those sources for you. So today I'll kind of go over the annotations for the two speeches. So as a reminder, this homepage has the available hours that I'm here, so 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. My email and my Google sharing is different. If you've tried to email me at my Google sharing and I never got back to you, it's because you might have emailed the Google sharing and not necessarily my full name email. So it's on the homepage and it has been. So just make sure that you're using the correct one in the way that you want to contact or share something with me. So this module is appeals, fallacies, and arguments. So if you click on that, it'll take you right to the assignments and the resources for this module. The Brutus speech is there, and so I'm going to pull that up for you to annotate. And then the assignment for tomorrow is the Martin Luther King and Brutus speech annotations. That's due tomorrow at 9 a.m. So what you're doing is what we went over on Thursday. The objective is to identify types of appeals, fallacies, and slanted language. So annotate and identify the appeals of logos, ethos, and pathos, and then the fallacies that we've listed before right there. So submit both of those to the assignment. You should have a paper version, but there's also a digital version of now the Brutus speech. So I'm going to pull this up in Notability so you can see this easier. So in Notability, you can see the objectives here. This is what you should annotate for. And I've underlined exactly specific moments of the appeals as well as the fallacies. You just now need to identify what type is it. So, for example, like for Romans, countrymen, lovers, hear me for my cause, believe me for mine honor, and have respect for mine honor that you may believe. Both of these underlying components has the same appeal or fallacy that it's using. Then down here, this number 1 is different than the number 2. So identify 2 separate types of appeals or fallacies that this speech is using. And then down here, there's more underlines so you can see what appeal or fallacy is happening in these speeches. So I've already underlined those moments. Now just identify what type of thing they are. So that's the goal for the day. Tomorrow I'll talk more about the argument essay, but for now, look at the Brutus and Mark Antony speech and identify what these underlines are doing with the appeals or fallacies. Thanks. Let me know if you have any questions.